All right. So, hello, and thanks for joining in on this call tonight. My name is Megan Miller, and this call is Made for More. And we are happy for you to join. And this is ultimately a call for Sarah and Hannah to just share with you guys and Mary Elizabeth on what is new in their world, what they have discovered is just their newfound passion and community and love. And we are just so happy for you to join in. So, not to waste any time, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. And I'm going to let Mary Elizabeth take over and share with you a little bit more about this. So, go ahead.
All right. So my name is Mary Elizabeth. I was first introduced to this product about a year ago. Megan invited me to an event, and I went and listened to somebody, this awesome lady named Debbie Walton, speak on the product and about just being healthy. And she told me that you are supposed to have 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, which is like insane. That's like 13 of your fists of fruits and vegetables. And like, I don't know about anybody else, but I thought I was pretty healthy, and I wasn't eating anywhere close to that, much less my kids eating anywhere close to that. So when she told me about the easy button of just taking these fruits and veggies and berries in a capsule, I thought this is pretty awesome. And it also helped when she told me that with my purchase, one of my kids could take it for free, which is huge because my kids do not eat fruits. Well, they eat fruits, they do not eat vegetables at all. So when I first heard about it, I thought this is great, but I really can't afford this. So thanks, but no thanks. What Megan and Debbie didn't know at the time was I had just been diagnosed with a chronic autoimmune illness. And I was scheduled to have my first treatment a few weeks later. And so I did that. And when I went for my follow-up in June, the treatment did not work. And so I had thought about this stuff that Megan had introduced me to the entire time. And I told my husband, I was like, I would really like to try this. I don't know if it'll help or not. And I know we can't afford it, but what do you think? And he said, well, let's just do it. It's for your health. It's not like you're going shopping, getting shoes and purses and stuff like that. So I went ahead and ordered, and I got the trio, which is the fruits, the veggies, the berries. Okay. So with that, you get 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries. And just a second, I'll show you. So this is the fruit. You can see that there. And it has a list of everything on the side. The berries and the veggies. And so I figured, well, while I'm sitting here doing all of this stuff, I do have issues with my brain, right? So I thought, let's go ahead and try these omegas because they're supposed to be good for your brain. So I know people have tried different types of omegas, but I was really happy to find out that this one was not made of fish because fish oil tablets gross me out. They stink and they make you burp weird flavors, and I don't like fish. So when I found out the omegas can give you omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and it's all plant-based, I thought I'm going to go ahead and try that too. So I started taking all 4 of those in June and got my kids on the veggie and berry gummies because they can't, not berry, fruit, the veggie and fruit gummies because they cannot swallow the capsule. We have seen amazing results. I've had multiple MRIs since then, and my neurologist is very pleased with what she sees. There's scar tissue looking better, lesions gone, which is just a miracle. let's see, I started taking the shakes, which adds more plants to my everyday intake. And it's super easy, super simple. Just take the shake, mix it with whatever flavors you want that day. This morning I had a chocolate shake with banana and peanut butter, and it was delicious. And that was my breakfast. I got a chocolate milkshake for breakfast. Eventually, my hope is to be able to also get a tower garden so I can grow my own greens and vegetables. So that would be awesome. One of the most awesome things, in my opinion, is that this is Juice Plus is, they do have the NSF certification. So I checked this all with my doctor before I started taking it, and she read the labels and saw where it was all tested, and it's literally just fruits and veggies and berries in a capsule. So there's nothing mixing with my medication that she has me on, anything like that. And it's got a ton of research to back it up. Like pretty much anything you have going on, there's some kind of research study. And it's not just, oh, hey, well, I know that apples do this for your health, so, you know, it's gonna help you with that. It is, you know, they actually take the products and test it out with the different issues and have real proven results. Let's see. Okay, sorry. One of the reasons that I said yes to the mission of Juice Plus is I saw what this did for me and my family, and the awesome results I had and my children have had. They have been able to survive a stomach virus, flu, strep throat, all of these outbreaks at the school, and they are going strong. And I just could not imagine not sharing it with everyone else. And so I said yes to the mission to, at first, cover the cost of my own products. And then once I really saw what this could do, I wanted to share it with everybody. So Sarah is going to tell you a little bit about her and what she is super excited about on this product.
Hi guys. So I started taking Juice Plus about a month ago, and I really thought about it because, well, I don't like vegetables, any kinds of them. The only ones I eat are green beans, and so this was just like the easy button. Yes, let me just ingest those, and I don't even have to taste the nasty stuff because I hate vegetables. I also am super paranoid about my heart health, just because I know I love salty foods, and I know omegas are really good in preventing heart disease and stuff like that. So that is why I took it. So far, after being on it for about a month, I have seen that I have a ton of energy, more so than normal. Normally, I'm very, very tired, but now I get up with ease and go about my day and keep going strong until it's bedtime. So that is what I love about the products. And I said yes to the business because who wouldn't want to share healthy stuff with everybody? It's just everybody should be healthy, so why not share something easy? It's just the easy button. It's really what it is, a daily easy button for a healthy life.
That's great, Sarah, and thank you very much for sharing. I know sometimes Zoom is, when you haven't been used to like speaking on it, it can be a little uneasy, and it's just, once you get used to it, you get used to it. So Mary Elizabeth had great things to say about the product and what it has done for her. And I have witnessed that, and it's been amazing to just see the journey and the results that she has gotten from that. And I love that when she I remember when she reached out to me and said, my doctor wants to see the labels and see the information. And I sent all of that to her, and she gave it to her doctor, and she said, yes, it couldn't hurt. And she's right. We have 38 peer-reviewed gold standard research studies done on the product. And I was first introduced to it 4 years ago. I was actually first introduced to it 11 years ago, but at that time, it was a family member who was a nurse practitioner, and I just completely dismissed the information. I was not really interested in hearing about a product. But 4 years ago, I had gone through my yoga teacher training. I met a girlfriend who had been diagnosed with RA, and I honestly was having like a mommy meltdown moment. And I said, okay, my daughter is starting school in the next year. What does that look like for me? I do not want to teach like 15 yoga classes a week. And what am I going to do with my life? And she said, have you heard of fruits and veggies in a capsule? And I had kind of remembered it from the few years previously, but not, at this point in my life. And she said, I really think that you should go home and take a look at the product and really just, browse around, look at the research summary, see what it has to offer. And I went home and I did look at those things, and something that stood out the most to me, and I've got it actually right here at my fingertips. I thought I did. I know I'll find it in a little bit whenever I don't need it. But anyway, I had gone home and saw that they had a study on the immune system, and there were like 4 studies on that. And I was like, my kids are sick all the time. We had strep throat, ear infections, allergy-induced asthma, where my daughter was taking breathing treatments, Miralax prescription, and all of these things that people say are the norm. They're really not the norm. And I realized that it had a lot to do with our diet. And then when I took it to my pediatrician and talked to her about it, she was like, oh yeah, I've heard about Juice Plus. I have patients coming in here all the time. And literally I was so angry with her because I thought, you've known about this and you've seen us in here and you did not share this with me. And it's such an easy thing. I'm telling people all the time, if you get juicing and get the importance of juicing, but you're not excited about a juicer, Juice Plus should be like a no-brainer. So anyway, at the time we were a 1-income family, and I, like Mary Elizabeth, was like, I have no idea how I can afford this product. And the same girlfriend that shared it with me said, well, I was actually sharing it with you because I thought that you might be more interested in the business, but I wanted you to learn more about the product. And I did. And when I realized that it was $50 to own my own franchise, that was also a no-brainer. And there's no overhead, there's no quotas, there's no minimums. The promotions are permanent. And I was like, okay, I guess this is a no-risk thing. Sure, I can share it with 2 other people. And I did. And at the beginning, my goal was really just to try the product out and to offset the cost of that. That was really it for us. I didn't really know what I was saying yes to. Fast forward, and here we are. It'll be 4 years in May, and this has turned into my absolute passion. It has turned into the most life-changing experience, of course, outside of like having children, in my life, and I am just super thankful for it. I didn't realize at the time that I was really looking for friendships and relationships. I was a stay-at-home mom. Yes, I taught my yoga classes, and that was kind of my out, but I was with children the majority of the time, and my husband worked Monday through Friday out of town. And for anybody who knows what that life is like, it is very hard. And I remember I used to say he was my part-time help, literally. Like I was a full-time daycare employee, and he would be my part-time help that would come in on the weekends. And seriously, I was resentful. I just like to be super transparent here because I think it's important too for women to just kind of share their experiences. I was super resentful. He was, enjoying a hotel room and I was not with children. But I realized too that I had like lost myself, and that the friendships that I did have were toxic friendships. I didn't know that at the time. I wasn't seeing it in the moment. And so when I said yes to this business, I was just saying yes, to something. And here we are 4 years later, and it has completely changed our lives. It has not only changed our health, but it has changed our life. And the other awesome thing about this business is, I know I said it was $50 and the promotions are permanent, but also with the 2 top levels in the company, they offer full corporate benefits. And at the time, we were paying a private health insurance policy. And that was like my next goal. Okay, I'll cover the cost of that. Here we are now 4 years later, and it's, paying our mortgage, and it's paying things that I never thought that it would pay, plus, and or helping out or whatever. And my husband was able to leave that job and go into a job that he really loves. So I am super thankful for this product, and I'm super thankful for this mission, because it's so amazing to know that, yes, I do get paid for sharing Juice Plus, but for every dollar that is deposited into my checking account every month, it is linked to a life being changed. And that is incredibly, I just have gratitude that this is something that I get to experience. So I'm going to let Hannah talk now and just share with you guys what it is that she is excited about with saying, yes to ingesting more fruits and vegetables, and sharing this mission. So go ahead, Hannah.
All right. And sorry, y'all, if you missed at the beginning, I am driving, so I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the road. So my mom started taking Juice Plus. Mary talked to her about it, and she started taking it. And I saw all this stuff, like all these boxes on my kitchen counter, and I was like, what the heck is all this stuff? And she was telling me, she's like, oh, this is what Mary's doing. And she said, and Bennett gets it for free, and you know how he doesn't eat anything. And I was like, yeah. So I didn't say anything else about it after that. And then Sarah messaged me or texted me and was like, hey, I'm starting to do this. Would you be interested? I was like, sure, send me the information. Just let me see what it's all about. And I was at Colton's house at the time, and we watched the video together. And immediately both of us were like, well, number one, this would be great for both of us because neither one of us eat enough fruits and vegetables as it is. But it would also be really awesome for Kason, because the only thing that he eats is sugar. Literally, that's all he'll eat. 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. I was straight up like, I don't eat 9 to 13 servings of vegetables in a week, like not even close. And so then she was, explaining all of the perks that you get from, eating that many fruits and vegetables, and how easy it is to eat that many fruits and vegetables in a day. And then she offered me the business. She's like, you already have somebody else who is interested in doing it. And, I had Colton who wanted to do it, and Kason was going to get his. And so I was like, well, why not? It's really easy for me to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get my product paid for, which is, I feel like everybody's first thought is, well, it'll pay for my products, and then I won't have to pay for it. I feel like it's everybody's first thought when you start doing something like this. But I really do feel like it has made such a difference in my life, even though I've only been doing it about a month, a little less than a month. I can already see changes, and the fact that they have so many research-based studies, because of what I do, the line of work that I do, having things that are research-based is huge. And to know that it has so many research-based studies in medical journals and stuff like that was really important to me, knowing, hey, this is the real deal. It's not just some new fad that's going on. It's not just something that is going to be good now and then it's not going to be good later. And so I feel like it's really important. It's really important to me, and I want to be able to share that with everybody that I know, because I know that there is such a problem in our world today with fast food and convenience, and nobody's ever home, and you can't eat anything healthy because you're not ever home. And, I feel like it's just, like everybody said, it's the easy button, being able to get those nutrients in that you're not getting, when you're driving through McDonald's and eating French fries that, apparently give you breast cancer, which just broke my heart. But, it is what it is. So I guess that's all.
Thank you, Hannah. That was perfect. And while I was off the call, while I was on mute, I found it. So this is in the Journal of Nutrition, and she was talking about that there are research studies, and this shows that after ingesting Juice Plus for 60 days, that it increased T cells, which are our good guys, it increased T cells up to 35%. So, I mean, this time of year when everybody is talking about like elderberry, and all this, I'm like, I've been getting elderberry every day, all year long, okay? So, like, it is just remarkable. And so the last thing that I want to touch on, because this call is called Made for More. And we literally, I think about it all the time, and I think about how this community, the women that I have met in the last 4 years, have really shown me that I am made for more, and that I can be and do what I dare to dream to do. And I, as a mother, I'm just speaking for myself. I know that Sarah and Hannah are not there yet in their lives, but I feel like as a mother, sometimes we are just so wrapped up into the day-to-day life of like this schedule and these lunches and this dinner and breakfast and, you know, sports and all of these other things that sometimes we just forget about ourselves. And I shared it on my Facebook post yesterday, and I heard somebody say the other day, if you feel like you can't take on one more thing, and it's just too much for you, what if that one more thing, though, like draws you closer to God, draws you closer to your dreams, to the best person that you can be, and helps you decide that you are made for more? Like, if what you're currently doing is not taking you in that direction of growth, then it's time to let something go and find something that does do that. And I want to say that when I share this product and this amazing mission, which is to inspire healthy living around the world, it is literally to change lives. And like Hannah said, this is not a company that is just we're here to make the buck and move on. It is not about that. We have been around for 25 years. We are a debt-free company that has been around for a long time. And when I've totally just lost my train of thought, but when you are surrounded with the people like that, it's so hard for me to say that the product has done amazing things. You've heard Mary Elizabeth's story. It's done wonderful things. It's done wonderful things for me, and it's doing great things for Sarah and Hannah and a lot of other people. The business part of it has blessed my family in so many ways. It is just unbelievable. It has provided us with things that we would not be able, literally, like when we think about it and my paycheck comes, we are so thankful for that extra income every single month. But the community of it and the people that are here in this community that are really all about your well-being, your reaching your goals, whatever that may be. It's not, it doesn't even have to be financial. It can just be mental, physical, spiritual, whatever it is. Like, we're here to lift you up, to help you realize that, like, you can really be whoever you want to be. I think about it all the time, like little kids, but like, don't forget to dream, and don't forget to just be that person you've always wanted to be. And you can wake up every single day and do that. And I love it that this community really helps me do that. And that this product, who would have thought fruits and veggies would have changed my life? Fruits and veggies. So I did say that right. Fruits, veggies, and berries changed my life. Sometimes I say words and I'm like, did I just say those words that I thought I said? So we are just so thankful that you came to this call tonight and that you took time out of your night for yourself. And so I want to leave you with some options, because you've gotten this information tonight. You've heard about fruits and veggies in capsule gummy form. You've heard how you can bless a child also with ordering it. You've heard about our shakes. You've heard about what it can do for your health. And you've also heard about the business opportunity. So here are some choices. The first choice is you can thank the person that invited you to this call. and get with them and say, how do I get more of this in my life? Whatever it may be. And the second thing is if you really are like, I want this product and, I'd like to, make a little money back on it myself, take $50 and like, that's it. And order from yourself, make some money back on your own product. And, that's the way you can do it. Or you can do what we call the healthy living plan. And that's what Hannah did and Sarah did. That's what we all did in the beginning. And I'm sure you've probably thought of 2 people that you would love to share this information with, or you've just thought, I would like so much that, yes, I'd be interested in the healthy living plan. And with that, you get a $100 bonus and a permanent 6% commission. And then the other option is for some people, it could even be a career change. And you could think, man, I'd love to set my own schedule. Like for me, I'm able to still be room mom and make all the field trips and be at home for dinner every night and put my kids to bed and have a phone call like this. So, and you can get a full insurance package and tuition reimbursement. And I've got a 6th grader. So I'm going to be looking for a tuition reimbursement in the next 6 to 7 years. So those are your options tonight, and we just hope that you leave this call feeling inspired and motivated to just make one simple change in your life to achieve your own goals. So I am going to stop the recording now.